Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Bob's Woodshop. Today I'm making a Vertex pen kit. It's been a couple years since I made any pens, but with partnering up with Penn State Industries, I did get one of these kits, and this is one of my favorite all-time pen kits. I think the design is just perfect, so let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is cut a blank. This is a single blank piece. This is a fantastic beginner's project. The wood I'm using again is this camouflage spectre wood. So cutting to width, being very careful on the bandsaw. From there, go over to the drill press and make sure you check the assembly instructions. You have to make sure you're using the right size drill bit. Then I'm mixing up a little bit of 5-minute epoxy. When I use 5-minute epoxy, it dries in 5 minutes, but I give it overnight. I don't like using CA glue because I found it to be brittle and often breaks. So here I'm using a tube insertion tool, lathering up the epoxy really well. And then I'm twisting it and moving it in and out in order to get the full coverage. I also like using a little brush to help clean out any excess glue that might be in there. So the next day, once the glue is set, I'm actually doing the barrel trimming on my chop box. You notice the 2 pieces of wood that I've got on here to make sure that the wood is on a nice solid platform. This eliminates the need for the barrel trimming kit. And since I already cleaned the inside out with the brush, it's not a big deal. That little piece of plastic inside there is some dental wax, and that helps prevent glue from getting inside the tube. From there, it's going just to put the part on the mandrel, and then it's over to the lathe. Make sure that's nice and tight so it doesn't spin. So once it's chucked up on the lathe, just checking, make sure everything's nice and tight. Putting on my safety gear, my face shield. So I have this in 4x speed. This really only takes 2 minutes to turn this blank. Again, what I like about these pen kits, they're really simple beginner's projects, and certainly it's a huge hobby. Lots of people are doing this, and it's very fun and satisfying, and you can certainly make a ton of gifts for your friends and family with this. The other thing that's very satisfying about pen kits, within a few minutes you can get a project. Quite different from flat work where it could take you over the weekend or sometimes weeks or months to get done. This is just a real simple project. So here I'm going through the grits, and I stop the lathe after every grit and sand with the grain to eliminate any scratches. Again, really simple. You got to check out the Penn State catalog. There's numerous pen kits that are available, and you can customize them for the person that you're giving them to as a gift. I like using this triple E polish along with Mylan's friction polish. It produces a very quick finish and a very shiny finish, especially on this Spectre plywood. I've also found this finish to be durable. A lot of people like using CA glue. I'm not real crazy about CA glue. I don't like the smell, and it takes a lot more finesse and a lot more coats. So I'm not a big fan of CA glue. And there's the product. So from there, just taking it back over to the bench. I like really using this tray. This helps keep all the parts right in front of me and not on the floor if it rolls off the table saw or whatever work table that you're using. Make sure you've got all the parts, follow the assembly instructions to make sure you're putting the right parts in the right place. These little pen presses are terrific. If you're going to do a lot of kits, I'd recommend getting one of these. There's many different versions of this. You can also use a vise or a quick clamp to press this thing together. So it is good to lay out all your parts. And I got to say, these kits from Penn State Industries are very nice and easy to put together. And you have to do several presses here. I'm putting on the top piece, the part with the clip. And from there, I'm going to put the spring and the refill pen inside. So I'm doing this series on beginner projects. And if you are a stone cold beginner, I would recommend going on the internet and looking up the AAW, the American Association of Woodturners. There's a wealth of knowledge, and people are very generous with their time typically to teach you how to do this. I've made probably a couple hundred pen kits, and this is very satisfying for a lot of different reasons. And it's a terrific thing to do for gifts for family and relatives. The holidays are coming up, so check out the AEW. Here's the final product. So here's a 360 view of it. I hope you liked the project. By the way, thanks for tuning in today. I appreciate you spending a few minutes of your day with me. And you know the drill. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please check out my other videos. I have flat work, end turning projects, plus several restoration videos. And remember, always wear your safety glasses. Woodworking can be tons of fun, but it can also be dangerous. So until next time, I'm going to see you on another episode of Bob's Woodshop. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.